Now boarding bus number 305 to downtown.
I see your bet.
I'll raise you 5,000.
5,000? You're bluffing.
Try me. Congratulations, you just won money that'll get me killed. You're the woman from Vegas.
You're the man who lost.
Was he?
You said I won money that would get you killed.
Well, you
This is
did.
the real question.
Very.
We start with the present. This was at Boise bus station, late afternoon, where Alika stood with a garbage bag containing everything she owned. Even as she stood, it was a whole lot going through her head that very moment, and we all can relate to such moment in life. To describe how beautiful she was created, she is. 28 years old, Jamaican American, dark skin, natural hair in a short fade, practical, cheap, done herself with clippers in a motel bathroom 3 states ago. She wore thrift store jeans and a men's flannel 2 sizes too big. 6 months ago, she'd had $180,000, won it fair and square at a Vegas casino, off one man, one night. One unbelievable streak of luck that felt like the universe finally paying her back for a lifetime of getting nothing. Now she had $340 in cash, a garbage bag, and a Greyhound ticket to nowhere that happened to be Boise because it was the cheapest ticket leaving tonight. The casino money was gone, most of it anyway, given to her best friend Shanice, who'd needed help buying property. Real estate investment, she'd said. Build something together, she'd said. Shanice was dead now, shot by Portland police 3 weeks ago during a drug raid. Turns out the property investment was a cover. The money bought product. Shanice had a whole operation Alika never knew about. And when Shanice died, the money died with her. Alika had $180,000 6 months ago. Now she had a garbage bag and a pocket full of bus station peanuts she'd stolen because she was hungry and past the point of caring. Across the waiting room, she saw him. Korean guy, maybe 30. Looked like he hadn't slept in days. Wearing clothes that were too nice for Greyhound. Expensive jeans, good boots, leather jacket. But they were worn now, lived in, running clothes. He was staring at her. Not creepy staring. Recognition staring. She knew that face. Took her a second, but then it clicked. Vegas, 6 months ago. The casino. The man she'd beat at poker. The man whose money she'd won. The man who'd smiled when she'd raked in $180,000 of his chips and said, "Congratulations, you just won money that'll get me killed." She'd thought he was joking, being dramatic, sore loser. Now, looking at him in a Boise bus station, wearing running clothes and carrying everything he owned in a backpack, she understood. He hadn't been joking. He stood up, walked over, stopped 3 feet away. "You're the woman from Vegas." His voice was quiet, accent present but soft. Not a question, a statement. "You're the man who lost." "Yeah." "You said I won money that would get you killed." "I did say that." "Were you serious?" "Very." She looked at him, really looked. Tired eyes, too thin, haunted, running from something real. "Whose money was it?" she asked. "Korean mafia. I was supposed to be investing it. Instead, I gambled it. Lost it to you. They've been looking for me ever since." "That's why you're here. Boise. Middle of nowhere." "Yeah. You?" Alika almost laughed. I gave most of your mafia's money to my best friend. She said she was buying property. She was actually running drugs. Police killed her 3 weeks ago. Money's gone, friend's dead, I'm broke. They stood there, two people who'd intersected 6 months ago in Vegas over a poker table, who'd both lost everything that night in different ways, who'd both ended up in the same Greyhound station in Boise, Idaho, running from wreckage. "Where are you going?" he asked. "Don't know. Wherever's cheap." "Me neither." Silence. Then, "I'm Eli. Eli Sungmin." "Alika. That's your real name?" "Yeah, Jamaican parents. They liked it." "It's a good name." "Thanks." The bus was boarding. Boise to Seattle. Cheap, anonymous, good place to disappear. They got on together, sat across the aisle from each other, didn't talk much. But they were both thinking the same thing. What are the odds? Subscribe because this is about two people who destroyed each other's lives accidentally and then saved each other by accident. She won $180,000 from him at Vegas poker. It was his mafia's money. They wanted him dead. She gave most of it to her best friend for property investment. Friend was running drugs. Police killed her. Money gone. 6 months later, they meet again in Boise, Idaho bus station. Both broke, both running, both alone. They form a found family with a widower who becomes their father figure. 5.5 months of healing, building something real. Then it all falls apart. Police, immigration, heart attack, death, separation. But love was real, and sometimes that's enough. Hit that bell. This is about what makes family when you're not blood, about surviving loss together, about finding each other twice. 5 months earlier, Las Vegas Casino, the night that started it all. Alika had been in Vegas for 3 days with Shanice, girls' trip, last hurrah before real life crushed them. She had $600 to her name. Rent was due in a week. She was a waitress in Portland making $2.13 an hour plus tips that barely covered groceries. But that night, sitting at a poker table at 2 a.m., something clicked. She could read the other players, could see their tells, could calculate odds faster than they could bluff. And there was this Korean guy across from her. Expensive watch, confident, betting big. She won the first hand, then the second, then the third. He kept betting bigger. She kept winning. By 4 a.m., she'd won $180,000 off him. The table had gone quiet. Dealers were watching. Pit Boss was watching. Eli Sangmin had raked the chips toward her and smiled. "Congratulations. You just won money that'll get me killed." She'd laughed. "Don't be dramatic." "I'm not." But she'd taken the money, cashed out, left. What she didn't know? That money belonged to Eli's uncle's organization, Korean Mafia, running operations in Vegas and LA. Eli was supposed to be laundering it through real estate. Instead, he'd gambled it, lost it, all of it. When his uncle found out, Eli had 12 hours to return the money or die. He couldn't return it. Alika had already cashed out and left. So Eli ran, grabbed what he could, disappeared. Been running ever since. But what happened to Alika's money? She'd come back to Portland with $180,000. First time in her life she'd had anything. Quit waitressing, got a decent apartment, helped her mom with rent, breathed. Then Shanice came to her 2 months later. "I found a property investment opportunity. We could buy land, build something. But I need $120,000 to make it happen. I'll pay you back double in a year." Shanice was her best friend since high school. Alika trusted her completely. She gave her $120,000, kept $60,000 for herself. She tried to be smart about it, didn't want to just spend it. Put $47,000 into cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, some smaller coins people said were going to explode. Figured she'd grow it, build something real. 3 months later, the exchange got hacked. Cyber attack. One of those massive data breaches you hear about on the news. Millions of dollars gone, including hers. $47,000 vanished overnight. She filed reports, contacted lawyers. Nothing. The money was gone, just like that. She had $13,000 left, stretched it as far as she could. Rent, food, helping her mom, trying not to panic. By the time Shanice died and she had to leave Portland, she was down to $340. Lived off it, made it stretch. Then 3 weeks ago, news report, police raid in East Portland, drug operation, shootout, 3 dead, including Shanice Williams. Alika had watched her best friend's body being carried out on the news. The property investment was a lie. Shanice had been running a mid-level drug operation. The money bought product, built the operation, and now she was dead, and the money was gone, and Alika was broke again. Worse than broke. Haunted. She'd left Portland, couldn't stay. Everything reminded her of Shanice, of the betrayal, of the waste. She'd gotten on a bus, ended up in Boise because it was cheap and far. Now they meet again. The bus dropped them in Boise at 11 p.m. Eli got off. So did Alika. They stood in the parking lot. "Where are you staying?" she asked. "Don't know yet. You?" "Motel if I can find one under $40. There's one 2 blocks that way. I stayed there last week." They walked together. Not planned, just together. The motel was $38 a night. Alika got a room. Eli got the one next door. The next morning, she saw him at the diner across the street, sitting alone, eating eggs slowly like he was making them last. She sat down across from him. "Why'd you gamble their money?" she asked. "Because I wanted out. Had wanted out for years. Uncle wouldn't let me leave. I thought if I lost it, if I fucked up bad enough, I'd have no choice but to run. And running was the only way out. You wanted to lose. I wanted an excuse to disappear. And I gave you one. Yeah. You're welcome, I guess." He smiled. Small. "Yeah, thanks." They ate in silence. Then Alika said, "I gave your uncle's money to a drug dealer and didn't even know it. My best friend. She's dead now. Police shot her." "I'm sorry." "Me too, for a lot of things." They kept eating. After, Eli paid for both breakfasts, even though he couldn't afford it. Over the next few days, they kept talking. Eli told her more. He'd come to the US when he was 8. His parents brought him from Seoul to LA. They overstayed their tourist visas, became undocumented. His father died when Eli was 12. His mother's brother, the uncle who ran the Korean mafia operations, took them in, gave them protection, fake IDs, work, a life in the shadows. Eli's mother died when he was 17. The uncle raised him, initiated him into the organization at 19, gave him the traditional tattoos, made him part of the family business. For 12 years, the organization protected Eli's immigration status. Fake documents, connections. As long as he worked for them, he was safe from ICE. But once he ran, once he lost their money and disappeared, no more protection. He was on his own. Undocumented Korean national. No papers, no legal status. If ICE found him, he'd be deported to a country he barely remembered. "So you're running from your uncle and immigration," Alika said. "Yeah, both want me gone, just in different ways." That's how it started, again, differently. 2 people with no legal right to be where they were, building something anyway. 2 weeks into Boise, Alika and Eli were both working under-the-table jobs. Her at a laundromat, him doing construction. They'd see each other at the motel, at the diner, started talking more, became something like friends, maybe more. Neither said it. That's when they met Arthur. 72 years old, white guy, widower. Wife had died 8 months ago, cancer. 50 years married. He lived in a rundown rental house on the edge of Boise. Alone. Pension barely covered rent and food. His kids had moved away years ago, rarely called. Alika met him at the laundromat. He was washing his wife's clothes. Still, 8 months later.
I can't seem to let them go.
That's not stupid. That's love.
But here, let me help you with that.
Thank you. It's hard to do it myself.
It's okay. I've got it.
Bless you.
Can't seem to let them go, he said. Stupid, I know. It's not stupid. She's gone. Clothes don't bring her back. But they smell like her. And smell is memory. That's not stupid. That's love. He'd cried, right there in the laundromat. Alika had helped him fold the clothes. Arthur's furnace broke in November. Boise got cold. He couldn't afford to fix it. Eli, who'd been doing construction, offered to fix it for free. Spent 2 days on it, got it running. Arthur invited them to dinner as thanks. Spaghetti. Cheap but warm. They sat at his kitchen table. 3 people with nothing, and somehow that made them everything to each other. You two got a place to stay when that motel kicks you out? Arthur asked. The motel had raised rates. They couldn't afford it much longer. Not yet, Alika said. I got 2 empty bedrooms upstairs, my kids. They're not coming back. You could stay, help with rent. I could use the company. They moved in 3 days later. That's how the family started. November through March, 5.5 months. Arthur became the father figure neither of them had. He was kind, patient, told bad jokes, made breakfast every Sunday, taught Eli how to fix things, taught Alika how to garden in the spring. Eli and Alika fell in love slowly, not like Vegas, not like poker. Quietly, in the kitchen washing dishes, on the porch watching snow, in the living room where Arthur fell asleep watching Jeopardy and they'd cover him with a blanket. They didn't have much. Eli worked construction. Alika worked the laundromat. Arthur's pension helped. They pooled money, ate together, survived together. Eli had traditional Korean mafia tattoos, dragon on his back, tiger on his chest, from when he was initiated at 19. He'd hated them. Permanent marks of a life he'd wanted to escape. But Alika traced them in bed one night and said, "They're beautiful, even if you hate where they came from. They're part of your story. I wish I could erase them. I'm glad you can't, because they led you here, to me, to Arthur, to this." That's when Eli knew he loved her. Arthur knew too, saw it, smiled. "You two are good for each other," he said one night. "We're broke," Alika said. "So what? You're not alone." They weren't. For 5.5 months, they weren't. March. Immigration raid at the construction site where Eli worked. They didn't get him, he ran, but they got his information. Fake ID, no work papers, Korean national, overstayed visa years ago. ICE started looking. Same time, police in Portland connected Alika to Shanice, found out about the $120,000, started asking questions. Was she involved in the drug operation? Was she laundering money? She wasn't, but it looked bad. They started looking for her, too. Arthur's health was failing. Heart problems, stress, age. He'd stopped taking medication because it was expensive. One night, April, police and ICE showed up at Arthur's house, looking for Eli, looking for Alika. The stressed police at the door, shouting, asking where they were, was too much. Arthur collapsed, Heart attack. Right there in the kitchen where they'd eaten spaghetti. Alika and Eli were hiding upstairs, heard him fall, ran down. Paramedics came, too late. Arthur died in the ambulance. 72 years old. Widower who'd found family again. Father figure who'd given them home. Gone. And because police were there, because ICE was there, Alika and Eli were arrested, separated. Different facilities, different charges, different futures. The family was torn apart. Alika was cleared after 2 weeks. Portland police determined she wasn't involved in Shanice's operation, just a victim who'd loaned money. But she had nothing. No money, no home, no Arthur, no Eli. Eli was held for 3 months. Deportation proceedings. His uncle's organization found out where he was, sent word, "Come back or we'll kill you in Korea." He fought it, got a lawyer somehow. Asylum claim, fleeing organized crime. It worked, barely. He was released but couldn't leave Idaho, monitored. By then, Alika had left Boise, couldn't stay, too many ghosts. She went to Seattle, got a job, lived in a tiny apartment. They lost contact, not on purpose, just life, chaos, trauma. 14 months passed. Alika was walking through Pike Place Market in Seattle on a Saturday, and there he was, Eli, standing at a flower stand, buying sunflowers. She stopped, couldn't breathe. He turned, saw her. The world stopped. Alika. Eli. They stood there. 14 months since Arthur died, since they were torn apart, since the family ended. "You're in Seattle?" she asked. "Yeah, asylum came through. I could move. Started over here. You?" "Same." "How long?" 8 months. "I've been here 6. They'd been in the same city for months. Never knew. "I thought about finding you," he said, "but I didn't know if you'd want—" "I do." "Yeah?" "Yeah." He smiled. Same smile from Vegas, from Boise, from the kitchen where Arthur made them spaghetti. "I still think about him," Eli said. "Me too. Every day. He'd be happy we found each other again. He'd say, 'About damn time.'" They laughed, cried a little. "You want to get coffee?" Eli asked. "I want to get everything." They walked through Pike Place together. 2 people who'd destroyed each other in Vegas, who'd saved each other in Boise, who'd lost everything and found it again. It wasn't the same. Arthur was gone. The house was gone. That specific family was gone. But they were here, together, building something new. Tragic thing about this story is Arthur dead from heart attack, family torn apart. 5.5 months of beautiful gone. Shanice dead. All that money wasted. All that loss. The hopeful part. The love was real. Those 5.5 months mattered. Arthur's kindness mattered. What they built mattered even if it ended. Now the happy part, which everyone always wants. Alika and Eli found each other again. 14 months later. Seattle. Starting over. Together. Not the same family, but still family. Still love. Still here. She won $180,000 from him at Vegas poker. It was Korean mafia money. They wanted him dead. She gave most of it to her best friend for property investment. Friend was running drugs. Police killed her. Money gone. 6 months later, they meet again at Boise bus station. Both broke, both running. They move in with Arthur, a 72-year-old widower who becomes their father figure. 5.5 months they build a found family, cook together, survive together, love each other. Then police and ICE show up. The stress kills Arthur, heart attack, dead. They're arrested, separated, different facilities. Eli faces deportation. Alika cleared but broken, 14 months they're apart. She's in Seattle, he's in Seattle. They don't know. Until she sees him at Pike Place Market, buying sunflowers. They find each other again. Not the same. Arthur's gone. That family's gone. But they're here, together, building something new. Subscribe for found family stories, for love that survives loss, for what makes family when you're not blood, for Vegas poker changing everything, for 5.5 months of beautiful that ended in tragedy, for reunions 14 months later that feel like coming home. Comment: would you forgive someone who accidentally destroyed your life? Can you build family from strangers? Is 5 months enough to matter forever? What makes family real? Share with someone who knows. Sometimes the people who ruin you save you. Sometimes family isn't blood. Sometimes love survives separation. And sometimes finding each other twice is the miracle. Just know miracle can happen in any form.
This is what I'm talking about. So hyped for the game.
Me too! Look at the crowd, they're going wild!
Yes! Let's go! Absolutely.